Well, hello everyone. I hope you're having a blessed and beautiful day today. I want to quickly come on and just kind of give you an update of something that's happening right now in America, possibly worldwide. I don't know if there's Bank of America's worldwide. I'm sure there is. And I want to give you what I feel. I say that loosely, what I feel is going to happen and what is happening, just something that I am seeing for myself. So the Bank of America has froze all accounts all across the United States. No money going in, no money coming out. You cannot cash your checks. You cannot get money from the ATM at Bank of America. People are reporting, thousands of people are reporting that their accounts are being wiped out, that their money is being taken out completely. Whether it's a glitch, I don't know, but I can understand the concern of people when they see their account is completely empty. This is what I am seeing that's happening, and this is just my personal view on the subject. We know that the Davos is happening right now. It's no coincidence that this stuff is happening right now with the Bank of America, with Davos, with climate change, all of that. We know that the elites were talking about a global currency, something that they can do with the finances. And this is how I see it, okay, guys? So your accounts are going to be frozen. You're not going to be able to get your money. How are you going to be able to pay your bills? How are you going to be able to buy food? How are they going to be able to give you your freedom without having some sort of something in place? And this all comes with the, not only with the Bank of America, but then you have the spending limit of America that has never happened before in the history of America. We have reached our spending limit, and a lot of people don't realize what that actually means. If you are on Social Security, there is a possibility that your Social Security will stop. You will cease to get payment. If you are retired and are receiving retirement money, your retirement funds possibly will be ceased. There is no money to give. If you are on unemployment, if you are on welfare, if you are on WIC, your money is going to cease. I read the other day, and I forgot to mention it the other day, that this money that they have overspent now. There is no money. They have reached the top. We're in debt. That it will cease, I believe, by next month, by February. There will be no more welfare checks being able to go out because there's no government money. And with that, okay, that is tragic, okay? My husband is retired. I am a stay-at-home mom. We rely on retirement funds. So I don't know what we're going to do. I'm just going to have to rely on the Lord. He will provide. But this is how I visualize everything happening, okay? Everything is crashing. The money is at the end. There is no more money to give out. They have to have a way to cause you, or to cause a way for them to invade into your personal life, okay? There's got to be a way that they can allocate global money so everybody gets the same and they know what you're spending, okay? There has to be a way for them to, in order for them to do that and to roll that out, something has to happen massively with your money. Something has to happen massively with the banking system in order for them to put a new system in place. And now you're going to have people, and this is just my view. I'm just saying this is just my view. I'm not saying that this is for sure going to happen. But people are going to be scrambling. People are going to be wondering and worrying and going hungry. And it's all leading up to one thing. And that one thing is going to be, you're either going to be able to buy and sell, and I can't say the word here, but I hope that you know what I'm talking about. There's only going to be one way that you're going to be able to buy and sell, and that's through the new system that they're going to be putting in place. And in order, like I said, in order for a new system to be put in place, the old system has to be taken away, because nobody is going to just roll over and just let you or let them take your stuff, right? They're going to be protests. There's going to be people, rightfully so, protesting that you're not going to take my money. There's got to be a way for them to do that. So freeze all systems. You can't get your money out. You can't get money in. Your accounts are, most accounts, I don't want to say most, but a lot of accounts are, money is missing. And here's your credit score coming up. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Food is becoming scarce. People are looting. They're just walking into stores and walking out with thousands of dollars worth of food. And it's going to get worse. I see all of this, and it's like I'm standing watching a movie, and I see like the tribulation happening before my eyes. But I know that we're going to not be in that tribulation, but I see it happening before my eyes. All of this stuff that's happening right now is for those that are left behind. All of the money systems, all of the crashing economy, all of the stuff that's happening in the presidential arena, that is all for a reason, okay? Now, I read today that our president, as lovely as he is, are taking arms from Israel arsenal and giving it to Ukraine. So now again, we are further turning our back on Israel. We're taking our help from Israel, because if our weapons are gone, that means we cannot help them, right? When stuff starts hitting the fan and they need help, they're going to be on their own, and we will not come to their aid. We have taken all of our arms out of the way and given it, because think of it this way, if our arms and our arsenal and stuff is there, let's say, hypothetically, okay, stuff starts hitting the fan, Israel uses our arms to destroy Damascus, then America will be to blame, right? America doesn't want to be to blame, so he's taking everything out. So Israel is officially on her own to be fully at blame for when things happen. Okay, that's just how I see it. So a lot of stuff is going on right now. Keep your eyes open, guys. Keep your eyes glued to the sky. I'm telling you, stuff is going down. There's also the Federal Reserve Bank. I forget where it was at now that I'm thinking about it. But they removed the seal, the Federal Reserve seal, which is a big deal. It's like a huge metal seal that's on the front of the Federal Reserve building. It has been taken down. And it's not being replaced. It's not like they need to maintenance it or anything. It's been taken down. They're trying to keep your eyes focused elsewhere, okay? Things are going on around, and while that stuff is going on in Davos and all of that stuff, and let's keep looking over here. And by the way, I think, what's her name? Greta Thunberg or whatever her name is. Everybody's sharing all these videos. Oh, she got arrested. Ha, ha, ha. No, she did not get arrested. I personally saw a video of her. It was a photo op. She was waiting for the cameras to start shooting. They picked her up and started walking with her, as you can hear the videos or the pictures. It was a photo op. She was not arrested. She was not detained. Nothing. It was a complete farce, photo op. That's what these people do. It's the lying media it's the deception, right? The great deception, to try and turn your eyes one way when it's not really, that's not how it's going to go. And Jesus is coming, and I can't reiterate that more than enough. If you are not paying attention, if you don't care what's going on, then you have big problems. You need to really pay attention to what's going on. And that's what I've been led to do, is to share what I feel is going on. And possibly it could be the Holy Spirit revealing this stuff to me. And I have to share it. And I felt so led to share what's going on with all like this banking system. And then I had something else I wanted to share with you really quick before I go. Totally different direction. My son, my oldest son, kind of blew me away with something yesterday. We're watching about the red heifers. Apparently they have another red heifer. They have a total of 10 red heifers right now. We were told only 5. See how they try to minimize and try to hide and stuff. This is from the Temple Institute. They have 10 pure red heifers right now. They're going to try and get a sacrifice going this year. But something that my son told me that kind of blew me away, and I really didn't think of it like that before. And I just kind of stared at him like, oh my gosh. Because he was watching the video with me. And the Jew was talking about how the red heifer needs to possibly be by the age of 2, but no older than 2 in order to sacrifice. And he said it. He said, yeah, just like Herod tried to kill the babies to prevent Jesus from coming by the age of 2. He killed all the kids from, birth to 2, trying to prevent the Messiah. And I looked at him and I was like, you're right. Satan was working through Herod to try and kill those babies to prevent the Messiah from coming. Satan is going to be working through the Antichrist to prevent the Messiah from coming, because the Jews are going to see him as the Messiah. He's going to be trying to prevent the Messiah from coming, so he's going to be doing these sacrifices, just like Herod sacrificed the babies. Satan's going to sacrifice these heifers up until the age of 2, or by 2 years old, and to prevent the Messiah from coming. They think he's the Messiah, and as long as they think he's the Messiah, see, Satan, what people don't realize is Satan doesn't know God's next move. He knows how it ends. So anyways, that I thought that was kind of interesting when he said that. It was like, I never thought of it that way before. But yeah, Satan knows the end of the story, but he doesn't know God's next move. He doesn't know the timing. He's always trying to prevent the Messiah from coming, and he has always tried to prevent, all the way from the Garden of Eden, has tried to prevent the Messiah from coming. So anything he can do, sacrifices, anyways, guys, I thought that was interesting. But anyways, yeah, so just be prepared, guys. Just don't be afraid. Don't be scared. If you do not bank with B of A, I suggest that you go to any of your banks, grab money out, cash, which, cash is becoming, that's the next thing on the list, You're not going to be able to pay anything with cash because there's a lot of people that cash is dirty, But do what you can now. If you have the means to, if you have the space, I suggest stocking up. If you can, rice, beans, dried beans, canned goods, get towels, get lots of washcloths, because toilet paper might be, one of the next things. So you can always use toilet paper or washcloths fresh towels, grab yourself, anything that you can, okay, that you can afford, and if you have space to. And in the event that the rapture happens, then whoever comes in will be fed. That's how I see it. We have the space to do so. I have, stockpiles of rice and beans. Stockpile your spices. So at least if you're eating rice and beans for the rest of your life, you've got at least some spices to spice it up. Just kind of think ahead a little bit, in the event that money things start tanking. At least you'll be able to feed your family. If you can get the freeze-dried food, like the military, it's called MREs. I don't know what they're called. I just know a military name. I don't know what they're called outside of the military, but they're MREs, and they're a complete meal that's freeze-dried that you just reheat and reconstitute. Those are good to have, and they last for like 30 years, which, but that's what I suggest doing, and I suggest doing it like as soon as possible. I personally do not see us being here very much longer. I saw somebody on TikTok yesterday, and I've been feeling this way for a long time, and I thought I was the only one that thought this, but when I saw her say it, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I know I'm not the only one now. And she was saying, is anybody else not able to picture the future like you used to be able to in the past? You used to be able to kind of look to the future and have like future goals and future plans, and just kind of like you can almost visualize the future, and you can't do that anymore. And it's almost like I can't even visualize tomorrow. It's almost like I have no plans. I have no, future plans. I can't visualize the future anymore. And I think it's because I'm so far removed from this world that my grip, I'm not, there's nothing about me that is holding on to anything of this world. I don't want any part of it. I am just standing here waiting for the Lord to return. I'm occupying until he comes. I'm, living every day as if it was my last. I wake up in the morning and I plan out my day, and that's it. I plan out what I'm going to do that day, and, I don't really plan out like, in April or in May, I'd like to do this or go here or go there. I haven't been able to do that. I don't know if anybody else can. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just in the weird camp with all these people that just can't figure it out. I don't know. But anyways, guys, long video. I didn't mean to make it this long, but I just wanted to share that with you about the Bank of America stuff. So if you have Bank of America, I am so sorry. I don't know if you can go to the store and get money out. I don't know how that would work. It would still come out of your bank account, which apparently is frozen from my understanding. So I don't know. But anyways, guys, I love you. I will talk to you later. Until next video. I do have a video that I want to talk about either tomorrow. I'm going to get to it tomorrow if I can get a loan. It's very important. So anyways, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.